Hi everyone, Kevin Ensenat here once again from K-Strength. We're going to continue on our informational series and instructional series about exercises for our library. Today we're going to go over the split squat. Okay, we're going to continue on the same theme as last week with the Peterson step up. Once again, this is all about knee health, quadricep training, and we're going to talk about split squat. Most people, when they do split squats, they do them wrong. The reason being is a lot of people are taught to do them more doing just a horizontal, or a vertical fashion. It's just going straight up and down, keep your knee lined up with your heel and whatnot. Unfortunately, that's not the best way to do them. Reason being is what it does is it causes short, tight quads, and it doesn't train the quad or the muscles around the knee, hamstrings and glutes in the proper range of motion. When you do that, you end up causing more problems long term, okay? Before I continue, I just want to explain the difference as well between a split squat and a lunge, okay? A split squat is when we stay in a lunge staggered position, so the only thing moving is your body up and down, okay? A lunge is when you actually take a step forward and press yourself back up to the starting position, okay? What we like to do for most of our athletes and clients, because the majority of people are very tight, especially in their hips, is we like to start people with their front foot elevated on a box. This is a very good way to improve range of motion and get people comfortable with the exercise. We usually use anywhere from about 5 to 6 inch box. Like I said last time, this is about a 5-inch box for us. Okay, so to begin, make sure your front foot is flat on top of the box. I like to have the foot externally rotated a few degrees, not too much. You're gonna keep your back leg about hip width apart this way. So it'll be hip width this way. A lot of people kind of keep it too far back, which is good for a stretch on the hip flexor, but very hard for balance, especially for people in the beginning. So I recommend them staying like this. So once again, foot up on the box, make sure your whole foot is on the box, turn it out just a tad, a couple degrees. The back foot always remains on the toe, so you're gonna be balanced right in between. Okay, you never wanna see a lot of people, they go like this and they rock back and forth. Also wrong. The motion is actually more of a horizontal motion, going down, forward, and backwards. So what you wanna do is really relax that back leg. You're gonna shoot the knee forward more, so your hamstring and your calf touch. So your knee's going just a tad over your toe, it's fine. You're gonna press it back and up. So if you watch my hips moving, it's more of a slight diagonal motion going up and down. Hamstring touch, and you're gonna kick and push yourself up with the back leg. If you notice, I'm always on the toe of my back foot. I'm not rocking back and forth onto my heel. Also, when you're doing this exercise, it's very important. I'll show you from this view as well. You wanna make sure you keep your knee directly in line with your toe. A lot of people, when they do this exercise, they kind of let their knee go in like this and buckle in. One of the main reasons is a lot of weakness, like we said in the VMO, which is the Peterson step-up is another great exercise, or it could also be tightness in the adductor, weakness in their glute medius and minimus, the hip stability exercises. It could also be related to their feet, if they have flat feet, overpronate. But be aware when you're doing this exercise. So once again, hips here, of keeping your knee over your toe. You're gonna shoot down forward and press back and up. If you watch my leg, knees directly over the toe of all times, staying well balanced in here. We usually have people start with body weight real quick, and then we like to start people with dumbbells. Dumbbells is a little bit easier for people to balance. Once they get comfortable with dumbbells, another progression would be to use a barbell on their back, which is a little bit trickier, puts the weight a little bit higher up from the center of gravity. Is another progression, and eventually after that we progress to doing them from the floor, which we'll go over in another video, and back foot elevated, or Bulgarian split squat. Real quick, if somebody's really tight, you might even have to use a higher box than this. Okay, you can use this anywhere up as high as a 12-inch box and get them doing the exercise correctly until their flexibility improves. All right, and that's the split squat.